hobby stranger, outlaws, bandits. Today I'm bringing you three predicaments about people who find it difficult to manage with some of their everydays and a unique condition. Hope to hear your opinions in the comments. And as always, see you on the other side.
Cognitively struggling with simple tasks, job, life, conversation, opinion, thoughts. So I am 37. I am a software engineer. I have always had pretty poor attention to detail. I know I'm bright, smart, always had teachers tell me this in school. Generally followed by, just can't concentrate or focus. I feel like I just can't access my brain or my good cognition. Memory is in there but out of reach. Even more so these days. Learning just takes so much work for me more so than most. I can outwork people and organize things my way. But it really is exhausting. Sometimes I look at a simple problem and I'm squint at it, hoping this will somehow help. And I feel a stress response in my body and I can't solve it. A simple problem. Not just software engineering. This is in every aspect of life. I've never had medication, been diagnosed with anything. People talk to me and I feel I'm just looking at them and I'm aware that whatever they are saying just isn't going in my head, as much as I try to listen. Sometimes words just can't even leave my mouth without sounding like I'm dribbling nonsense. Usually under a bit more pressure. The words that come out just mix up and become drivel. I don't think I have a low mood. Maybe had a depressive episode for a few years. Not anti-deps, but now I am okay. Stressed, yes, but who isn't? My organization is terrible. Sometimes a bit jittery. I am wondering maybe if this could be ADHD. Did not want to be one of these self-diagnosis people. Maybe anxiety? Really trying to repair my sleep. I used to wake up with a very heavy feeling in my face, like a weight almost, but that has subsided and generally have a good sleep routine. Anywho, thanks for reading. Was just trying to see if there is anyone out there who can relate to this, or who has an idea.
Well, stranger, firstly, I would like to congratulate you for achieving the title software engineer. It must have been a grueling task. Secondly, you mentioned that you may have ADHD or anxiety. I would not necessarily put it in at anxiety because you still go out there, you still meet people, you still interact with people, talk to people. So you're not anxious from them. Maybe other things, who knows, from what you're telling me. Um, on the flip side, ADHD, yes, this is something even I struggled with growing up. Uh, Once you zone out, if, for example, you're thinking about an issue that's plaguing your mind for days, let's say you couldn't fix a tire, a wheel tire, and it's eating away at your mind. You're gonna be distracted, whatever you do. May that be sitting down, eating a meal, communicating with people. I can completely relate to this. Depressive, since you mentioned you weren't on medications, how you are communicating makes me feel like it's not depression. Everybody goes through those stages. Everybody feels depressed at some point in their lives. But my own opinion is depression can be overcome. Why would you want to put yourself into a position that you don't want to climb out of? So don't, what I'm trying to say is don't put yourself into a depressed state for a longer period of times. So there's always a way out. Thirdly, you mentioned that your job is crap. Why not try finding another job? You have the qualifications, good money, why not? Sleep wise, would suggest that you do not use your screens. May that be TV, phone, laptop, PC, whatever, about an hour before you go to bed. And drink chamomile tea. Trust me, it's gonna knock you out within 1 hour, 1.5 hours before you go to bed. That way, it has time to go through your system. You can go to the bathroom before you go to sleep, and you will have a properly good sleep. Try it out, maybe it's gonna work. Hey, good luck.
I can't cope with life. Venting. Everything is too hard for me and I feel so useless. I'm ending high school soon and the thought of getting a job terrifies me. I hate socializing and being forced into a labor while being able to afford the bare minimum. I spend all my time in bed because that's where I feel safe and I just don't want to face the reality. I know I'm childish and immature and I can't accept any responsibility, but I suffered greatly through my developmental years and I feel like I never got to enjoy life and it's just going to get worse. Makes me not want to wake up.
Well, stranger, I would not recommend you ending your life over some trivial occurrences. Sadly, everybody needs to grow up at some point in their lives. Youth is not eternal. I understand that you feel pressured, but don't throw away your life because you think you can't handle it. You are much stronger than you know, since you mentioned that you had some trauma growing up. If that is the case, may that be your driving force. May that fuel your passion in going in life. You survived that. Everybody has grudges. Everybody has crosses that they are carrying with them. As a wise man once said, life should make us better, not bitter. Think about it this way. All of your life, you are saying you struggled or growing up. Why not accept another challenge? It's hard. It's going to be hard. I'm not gonna paint life as this ultimate pink unicorn that's gonna gallop in the sky and bring down some rainbows. No. Life sometimes can be cruel. Life sometimes can knock us down. But ending it all is not worth it. Maybe we have only just one shot. Why not live it to the fullest? Find your purpose. That's what I would recommend. You seem lost. Try and find your purpose. Try seek out people that are similar to you to build you up. Otherwise, stranger, not much else I could say. But ending it all will cause more problems to the people that are still here. And in my opinion, it's a coward's move out. But again, I'm just a man on the internet with a mask.
Sixth sense curse? Superpower? Question. Whenever I touch something I can feel every little aspect, every cell, but I really hate friction, like really extremely hate it. When I touch something and feel friction, I get goosebumps. Chills from my spine to everywhere on my body. Extreme unpleasant feeling. Extreme random uneasiness and anxiety. So does anyone know how to fix this or the name of this condition? Because life has been unlivable, and when I tell my parents, they just tell me to man up or eat well or some other dumb excuse.
Well, stranger, you have a rather unique ability. I'm not sure how useful it is, but as you're defining it, it's not a pleasant experience. However, I do find it rather cool if you're able to feel everything that you touch, not just human skin, not just human interactions. After a while, it could become annoying though. My only question would be, uh, did you develop this over time, or was this a born condition, like a birth condition? If you would not mind elaborating on it. I get your parents are not believing you because this is an extreme case of a rather rare condition. So, would you be able to get yourself checked out, and not in a bad way, but this is rare and unique. There might be something behind it, if you get what I'm saying. So you could be a unique individual that is going through something that nobody else seen up to this point. Worth a shot, getting help from a professional. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, stranger. If you did, consider joining our band of outlaws and bandits. About time I ride off. It seems like they're gaining some ground on me. Until the next time, stranger, try to keep yourself out of trouble.